Let's set the scene for the first instance of sibling rivalry in recorded history. Cain and Abel, Cain and Hevel. Cain is a great idea. God is wonderful. I'm going to bring him an offering, a sacrifice. He brings some fruit as an offering to God. Hevel's younger brother, tag-along Tony, goes and brings an even nicer sacrifice. We're told that he brings from his firstborn and from the best of his flocks. God shows up and he accepts Hevel's sacrifice and ignores Cain and his sacrifice. And Cain, not surprisingly, is in a rage. His younger brother stole his idea, showed him up, embarrassed him, but now God appears and gives Cain the best pep talk ever. He says to him, Cain, if you improve, you'll be forgiven. What does he mean? Just go back into the orchard, bring me the best fruits, the one you were saving to sell to Tropicana, and I'll accept them, and we're good. And then God continues. However, sin crouches at the door. It's desirous for you. What does he mean? He means, I know how tough it's going to be. When you go back to the orchard to do the do-over, your brother may be smirking at you. And then God finishes the pep talk and he says, but you can overcome it. He's telling Cain, you can do this. I made you. I know how tough it's going to be, but you can do this. And unfortunately, the pep talk doesn't work. Next passage, Cain goes out and he kills his brother. But the pep talk is still there. God's words are immortalized in the Torah for us. And we know who God's talking about when he says, sin crouches at the door. We have different names for him. The devil, the Satan in Hebrew, the Satan, the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. We may even be able to conjure up a mental image of him. Red, horns, tail, a pitchfork. We know what the devil looks like. We can almost hear him cackling that sinister laugh whenever we give in to his enticements. Ha ha ha! I got him again! There's only one small problem. That conception of the devil, of the Satan, doesn't exist in Judaism. It's a different religion. God created the Satan. The Satan is his servant. Yes, the Satan tempts us, but he wants us to say no. He doesn't want us to give in. We think that when we give in, he goes back after a successful day, plants his pitchfork in the ground, lights up a cigar, throws down a few martinis to celebrate. It's the exact opposite. He's upset when we give in. His job is to bring out the best of us by tempting us and having us say no, not to bring out the worst in us. One commentator says you have to read the text of God's speech as follows. He's telling Cain, sin crouches at the door. Its desire is for you to overcome it. The Satan doesn't want us to give in. And if only we could remember that when that little satanic voice is whispering to us, do it, something you know you shouldn't do. Don't do that, something you know you should do. And you just wait, cock your ear and listen. Wait, what's that faint sound I hear? Wait, what? What else are you whispering to me? Don't give in. You don't want me to listen? He doesn't want us to listen. And you want to know if you can pass his test? There's only one way to tell. If you're having the test, you can pass it. Because God, through his servant, the Satan, does not give people tests that they can't handle. We can overcome him. He wants us to overcome him.